Want to feel more socially confident and learn how to handle toxic people in tricky situations? That's exactly what this podcast is here for. You'll get practical techniques and real-life phrases you can actually use, and I recommend listening more than once, even repeating the phrases out loud. Because confidence isn't something you're just born with, it's something you practice. If you find this helpful, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you here as we grow together. 1. When someone puts words in your mouth, they might say something like, "So you're saying you don't care?" But that's not what you meant. This is a subtle power move. It corners you into defending something you never actually said. Instead of getting flustered or defensive, try saying, "Actually, that's not what I said. Let me explain in my own words." That clears up the misunderstanding and reminds the other person that you're in control of your own voice. 2. How to stop people-pleasing. People-pleasing isn't a personality flaw. It's a nervous system response, usually developed early on when love or safety felt tied to being agreeable, but over time, it leads to burnout and resentment. Here's a simple reframe. Ask yourself, if I wasn't afraid of disappointing them, would I still say yes? Try saying, "Let me think about that and get back to you." That one sentence gives you space, and space brings clarity. 3. When someone is always right. Arguing with them feels pointless. And often, it is. This kind of behavior usually comes from insecurity, disguised as certainty. They don't need to be right. They need to win, to feel worthy. You can step back without backing down. Say, "That's one way to look at it. I see it differently." That keeps you grounded without feeding the power struggle. 4. When someone talks over you, being interrupted isn't just rude, it's a subtle way to take control. Instead of getting frustrated, wait until they stop. Then calmly say, "I wasn't finished yet. I'd like to complete my thought." That one line shows that you respect your own voice and expect others to too. 5. When someone is yelling at you. When voices rise, so does cortisol. Your body wants to fight, flee, or freeze. But yelling back only makes things worse. Try this instead. Say, "I want to talk about this, but not while being yelled at. I'll come back when we can speak calmly." Then walk away. You're not ending the conversation, you're protecting it. 6. How to avoid unwanted conversations. You don't have to join every topic someone throws at you. It's okay to say, "I'd rather not discuss that," or "I'm not in the right headspace for this right now." Boundaries don't need to be dramatic, just consistent. 7. Phrases that show quiet confidence. Confidence isn't loud, it's clear. Here are a few phrases you can use. "That doesn't work for me. I've considered it, and this is what I've decided. I'm not comfortable with that." Short, direct. No need to over-explain. 8. How to be taken seriously. Psychology shows people respond to tone, pacing, and presence. Speak a little slower. Let silence work for you. Skip the fillers like "just" or "sorry" unless you truly mean it. Instead of saying, "I just wanted to check in," say, "I'm checking in." Small shifts like that change how your words are received and how people respond to you. 9. Arguing with a narcissist. It's like playing chess with someone who flips the board. Here are 3 rules. 1. Don't try to convince them of the truth. They bend it anyway. 2. Set boundaries like, "I'm not continuing this conversation," and stick to them. 3. Don't expect closure. The goal isn't to win, it's to protect your peace. 10. So, when do you speak up and when do you let it go? Try this simple filter. If speaking up protects your values, your boundaries, or your clarity, say something. If it's just about changing the other person or winning the moment, let it go. You don't need to fix every misunderstanding, but you do need to stop abandoning yourself. 11. Stop carrying the weight of other people's words. Not every opinion deserves a home in your head. Often, people project their own pain, insecurity, or fear onto others. That harsh comment? It says more about them than it does about you. Try this mental shift. This belongs to them, not me. You don't have to internalize every critique. Let it pass, like noise in the background. 12. How to handle negative people. Negativity is often a form of protection. Some people expect the worst because it feels safer than hoping. But being around constant negativity can drain you. Instead of absorbing it, set emotional boundaries. Say, I hear you, but I'm choosing to focus on what I can control. You're not ignoring them. You're protecting your own energy. 13. How to handle toxic people. Toxic behavior often comes from deep pain, but that doesn't make it your responsibility. Manipulation, guilt-tripping, and emotional chaos aren't love. Start with clarity. This isn't healthy for me. You don't owe access to anyone who constantly harms your peace. Limit your exposure, and if needed, cut ties. Self-preservation is not cruelty. 14. What it's costing you not to speak for yourself. Every time you stay silent to avoid conflict, you're telling your nervous system that your truth isn't safe. Over time, that creates internal conflict, anxiety, low self-worth, and even physical stress. Speaking up isn't about being loud. It's about aligning your voice with your values. Start small. Say, this matters to me. Your brain rewires with each act of self-respect. 15. Stop taking things personally. Someone snaps at you. A message goes unanswered. A friend cancels plans. It's easy to assume it's about you, but most of the time, it's not. Psychologically, we're wired for self-reference. It's a survival thing, but you can challenge it. Ask, what else could this mean? That pause creates space for empathy and peace. 16. Stop trying to be nice to everyone. Nice isn't the same as kind. Nice often means agreeable to the point of self-erasure. Kindness includes honesty. Boundaries. Even saying no. If your niceness comes from fear, of rejection, of judgment, ask yourself, am I being true to myself, or just trying to avoid discomfort? Being respected is better than being liked by everyone. 17. Stop asking for permission. You don't need approval to rest, to set a boundary, to choose differently. Many of us were raised to seek permission, so we wouldn't be punished or rejected. But in adulthood, waiting for permission just delays your growth. Try this reframe. Is this aligned with my values? If yes, proceed. Your life is yours. No permission slip required. 18. Stop apologizing for existing. I'm sorry, can I just say something? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. These phrases might seem polite, but they chip away at your confidence. Reserve apologies for when you've caused harm, not when you're taking up space. Try saying thank you for your patience, or simply start speaking. Your voice is not an interruption. 19. Stop avoiding hard conversations. Avoiding conflict feels safe in the moment, but it costs clarity, trust, and connection. Unspoken resentment doesn't stay quiet. It leaks into tone, distance, and silence. Hard conversations aren't about confrontation. They're about repair. Use this opener. This might be uncomfortable, but it's important. Courage grows every time you speak with care and honesty. 20. How to stop yourself from saying too much. Oversharing is often an anxious attempt to secure connection or control the narrative. But more words don't always mean more understanding. Practice the pause. Before you explain everything, ask, does this serve the moment or my anxiety? Silence isn't a void. It's a boundary. Let it hold some space for you.